Hello there. I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back. It is Tuesday. Thank you for checking in with this video, and thank you for taking the time to watch yesterday's video. I do appreciate it. So like you know, today we're going to be talking about the details of the boot camp. We're going to be talking about what exactly the boot camp is, what you can expect from me as your coach and your host of the boot camp, what you're expected to do as the boot camper. And then we're also going to be talking about the tools, the services, as well as registration cost and how to get started, things like that. And also options to get started, because there are two options, well there's like 1.5, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, apologies in advance if I cough or have to blow my nose in the middle of this video. Like I mentioned yesterday, I think I'm still getting over a little bit of a cold and kind of just like hacking it out, as attractive as that is. So if I have to stop for a moment, apologies in advance. Alright, so starting off, we're going to be talking about what exactly the Summer Bum Boot Camp is. And to put it really plainly and very simply, it's essentially a positive community of people and peers who are all working together towards some type of goal of their own, towards some type of individual greatness, and they're doing it, they're sharing it, and they're supporting each other and encouraging each other on the way as they do it. It's, like I said, it's a positive community, so there's absolutely no negativity, no body hate, none of that bullshit, because literally I will boot you right out. So essentially, very vaguely, like I said, very simply, that's what the Summer Bum Boot Camp is. What you can expect from me as your host and as your coach: you can expect daily accountability and motivation, daily tips, insight into the health and fitness industry, different health and fitness tips, food, meal prep tips. There's also habit changing tips, there's mindset mastering, and there's so much more. So we're going to be focusing very much on the health and fitness factor and on the nutrition factor, but we're also going to be looking at other things, like habits that are maybe not helping you move forward, or maybe that are holding you back. We're going to be working on mindset and working on encouraging ourselves rather than putting ourselves down. From there, what else you can expect from me is you can expect daily accountability and motivation within the Bum Boot Camp, within the Summer Bum Boot Camp, but then you can also expect private and personalized one-on-one coaching sessions with me as often as you need. So I say weekly, but if you need to talk to me every single day or every other day, that's fine. That's something that we determine when you get started. Everyone is different, so obviously I coach everyone a little bit different depending on their needs and depending on who they are and how they are and what they enjoy. So obviously everyone's coaching is going to be a little bit different, but everyone's going to get that accountability in the group, everyone's going to get the encouragement, and everyone's going to get the one-on-one coaching. Your one-on-one coaching may differ between people, so it depends on the type of person that you are. But no matter what type of person you are, sorry, I'm touching my table and my phone is moving, but no matter what type of person you are, I will always draw up with every single person a very structured and organized plan, a fitness plan, a nutrition plan, and kind of like a daily how I'm going to get this done. Like, we're going to figure out when you're going to be doing your workouts, how you're going to handle your meal prep, all that stuff. Everyone gets that very structured and organized plan based on their vision that we figure out together. So if you don't even know what your vision and goals are that well, we can also figure that out together. That's another activity that we do as a pair. But I lost my train of thought now. But yeah, so like I said, everyone gets that structured, organized plan, but depending on the type of person you are, your one-on-one coaching might be different. Some people only need to talk to me once a week, like I said. Other people need to talk to me every day. If you know that you need extra accountability, you're maybe the type of person where I would just arrange to text you every single day at a set time, in and around the time that you think you're going to do your workout. That way I can help you stay accountable to it. If we know right off the bat that you're consistent and you're showing up and you don't need that extra accountability, really all you really want are the tips and the fitness solutions and the nutrition solutions, then maybe we check in with each other less frequently, so maybe like once a week and something a little bit less. No matter where you are, you're going to be expected, you should expect to get an abundance of love, support, fun, friendship, all that fun stuff. If you're showing up consistently and then suddenly you kind of fall off the face of the earth, obviously I'm going to try and reach out to you, find out where you are. If you are needing the tough love and some fire lighting under your butt, I'm there to provide that as well. So I'm literally that person. You just tell me what you need and I'll provide it for you. And if you don't tell me, then I'm going to try and gauge what you need and I'll give it to you. So that's going to move us on to what is expected from you as the boot camper. So as the boot camper, essentially, the biggest thing is that you show up and that you do the work. So essentially, you're going to work out every single day. You're going to work to improve your nutrition every single day. Obviously, it's not a quick fix with your nutrition. Sometimes it takes some people a little bit easier or a little bit more time. But essentially, you're going to be improving it every single day. We're going to be drinking a shake and we're going to be sharing our journey together. So you're expected to share your journey within the group, or should I say, publicly on your personal page. But that's all up to you. You can share it on your personal page, personal choice. But it is expected that you do share your journey every so often with the group. That way, you're receiving that support and the encouragement. You may not think that you need it, but everyone needs it. Let me tell you. Okay, like I told you yesterday, the 3 keys to success are support, the tools, and the vision. Okay, and this is how we're going to get it done. Lastly, like I mentioned earlier, this is a positive community, so you're expected to present a positive mindset and a positive outlook on things. So no body hate, no negativity, no doubt, and you know, being open to shedding limiting false beliefs as much as you're willing to shed fat. Okay, so like be willing to be open-minded about others, but also open-minded about yourself, because this is as much a group to love yourself as it is to improve your health and fitness. And again, like I said, this is a place of encouragement and peer encouragement. So you're expected, and it's expected of you. It's hoped that you encourage and support the others in the group. So as other people are posting, like, it doesn't take long to hit like. If you don't have time to read the whole post and comment on it, then fine, hit like and get back to it later, or maybe you don't get back to it till tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But participation is definitely something that I encourage very, very strongly. I don't want to say I demand, because I don't demand, but I do encourage very, very strongly, because I have noticed that the people who do not participate because they're too stubborn are the people that either fall off their programs, or they just stop altogether, or they just don't see the results that they want. Okay, so that's everything I want to say about that little topic there. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the tools and services. So I did mention, obviously, we're going to be working out every day. We're going to be eating healthier. We're going to be drinking a shake. So let's talk about those things. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the the fitness aspect of it. So we used to recommend individual programs to people based on their goals and needs, and then we would move on from that program after that. But now we have this super amazing service, which is called Beachbody On Demand, and we had the service before, but it has evolved, and the service has evolved in that it's an all-access service at this point when you register for it. So you have access to all the old programs, all the new programs, and all the upcoming programs. So within the time that you're registered, if a new program comes out, automatically you have access to it without having to pay an extra fee, which is super fantastic if you ask me. There are so many programs. There's over like $6,000 worth of programs. There's over hundreds of programs. There's a program for every single day of the week, depending on your mood, let me tell you. Whether you're looking to gain muscle, tone, lean, get more flexibility, pardon me, improve your mobility, whether you want to work on yoga, whether you want to watch a cooking show, like we have a cooking show on there too. So if nutrition is something you need a lot of help with and you need ideas, we have a nutrition cooking show, like one of the best cooking shows on there, and it's super simple. Every little recipe is only like a 4 or 5 minute video, so like you don't have to waste too much time trying to figure out how to cook these things. Pardon me. So that's what we're going to be using to do our workout programs, is this all-access Beachbody On Demand streaming service, which is basically like Netflix for your workouts, okay? From there, a part of these workouts, or as a part of these workouts, within each of these workouts, is a nutrition plan. So obviously, because in every single workout you are burning a different amount of calories, because you're doing different work, and everything is for different goals, and there's different levels as well. So obviously the nutrition plans are always going to vary. Apologies. So obviously they're always going to vary, but most of them, for the most part, they often come with a very simple set of portioning rules. So you don't really have to think too hard, thankfully, when you're doing these nutrition plans, and they're all kind of set around very similar rules, which is super nice. And so to make it a lot easier for you, we are including in your little registration package some super fantastic color-coordinated portioning containers, which basically give you an idea of what a portion of everything is, so that as you're preparing your meals, you can use this as a gauge and then move on from that. Obviously, the one set of containers is not everything you're meant to eat that day. You're meant to fill up the container several times a day and or clean them out and use extra, okay? But so as a bonus, to make it easier for you, with the streaming service you receive those super fantastic containers, and I swear to God, they totally changed my nutrition when I got them. From there, as a part of that service, again, you also get access to the teambeachbody.com membership, club membership website, where essentially you'll have access to another meal planner. That's the word, a meal planner. You'll have access to that. You'll have also access to some super amazing professional tips from the pro trainers and from the people at Beachbody. And you'll also have access to, my favorite thing is the Beachbody blog right now, because it's basically giving me everything I need to figure out how to easy meal prep, to figure out, you know, the things I shouldn't and shouldn't be eating, tips, the best things I've ever heard. Basically everything that I post is from that Beachbody blog. Like, I'm in love with it. But anyways, like I was saying, you have access to all three of these things. The nutrition portioning containers, obviously you keep those forever, but that streaming service and the streaming service with the nutrition plans, with the fitness plans, and that beachbody.com club membership where you get all the pro tips and all that, you have that for an entire year. Okay, from there, like I mentioned as well, or let's talk a little bit more about nutrition, because I did mention we're going to be drinking a shake, so let's talk about why. So if you didn't know, our nutrition these days has been, unfortunately, diminishing. And I mean that in that the quality of our food is diminishing. Often what's happening is, because of things like mass production or pesticides or whatever the reason may be, our food quality is diminishing, and so the nutrients that we're getting from our food is also diminishing, which means the nutrients in our body is diminishing. So we have like a chronic lack of nutrients, or a chronic deficiency of nutrients. And at the end of the day, when you have a chronic deficiency of nutrients, that's when your body cannot function 100% at 100% of its capacity. Your body basically starts being a little bit like quote unquote drunk, or just like can't function proper, because you don't have the nutrients it needs to function at 100%. So things that will happen, for example, you'll feel more tired, your bodily functions will be impaired, so like your digestion and your bowels won't be working as well, so that leads to like gain weight, to weight gain, not gain weight. It leads to weight gain when you don't eat properly. Even if you're eating a lot, if you're not eating the right things, obviously you're going to gain weight, because you're just putting in empty calories. And you're not getting any nutrition from it. So then your body's going to be tired because you're eating crap and you're not getting any value from it. So you're going to be more tired. Obviously, you're going to have more cravings because your body's not getting the nutrition it needs. So when your body does not have the vital nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, when it doesn't have that, it just craves everything. It craves that stuff, but because it just knows the junk, it's just like, well, I want that, I want that, I want that. But you take it and you eat it and you don't get fulfilled. You don't get satisfied. So as a result, Shakeology was created by Beachbody. So Beachbody created this thing called Shakeology to basically to solve that problem of low quality food and chronic deficit to nutrients. And because eventually having nutrients that are being chronically deficient in your nutrients can eventually lead to things worse than just being tired. It can eventually lead to a number of diseases and illnesses. And so Beachbody was like, well, fuck that. Let's create a solution. They created Shakeology, which is personally my favorite meal of the day. I've got it right here with me. Let me shake it up so it looks less separated. Okay, it's right here. Super delicious. Today I have strawberry shake with cranberries, cherries, raspberries, and orange juice all blended up. Okay, it tastes freaking fabulous. And I know that it's the healthiest meal of my day. I know that after I drink this, I'm not going to have very many cravings. I'm not going to be low on energy. I know that I'm going to have the basis of my nutrition, and it helps me make better choices throughout the day because I feel better having drank it. I don't feel like shit having had, waffles or something sweet for breakfast. And at the end of the day, you know what? This is sweet, but it's the good kind of sweet. Okay, so that's another thing. You can have this late at night. It can be chocolate, and it can be your fucking dessert. That's another thing I love about it. You can make it into a dessert. So that being said, what is Shakeology exactly? It's a superfood shake, which is made from over 70 fabulous ingredients that you can find all over the world. Superfoods, obviously, like I said. They're processed as minimally as possible in the manufacturing process of the shake itself. So they are as raw and whole as possible so that we can get as much of the nutrients as possible. And not only are the ingredients meeting the standards of quality and excellence that Beachbody demands, but so do the manufacturers themselves and the processes and the final product. So there's testing, quality assurance testing on all the levels of this fabulous product being made. And it's designed to help you be better, feel better, to help you lose weight because you're going to be eating better and you're not going to be craving all that crap. And you're going to have more energy to do your workouts. Literally, secret ingredient shake. All right, so that is all of the tools and services that I need to tell you about today. There are a couple other things that we can always add on later on in your journey, but right now, this is how you're going to start your journey. So I'm going to be talking a little bit now about the cost and the value. So going through everything that I discussed, I'm going to be talking about them individually, and then I'll tell you the final cost at the end. I'll tell you what everything is valued at, and then I'll tell you the cost at the end. So we have the fitness streaming service, so the Beachbody On Demand and the Team Beachbody Club membership, which is for an entire year, like I told you. That is valued at over $6,000. The amount of value in there, the amount of tips, the amount of workouts, nutrition plans, all the value in there is valued at $6,000, okay? You also get, like I said, a monthly supply of your fabulous superfood shake, which is valued at $130. You have one of these a day, you get a bag for 30 days, okay? And it's valued at $130. If you think about it, that's like $4 a shake. When the hell's the last time you got the best meal of your day for $4? Never. Okay, that's less than my crappy Starbucks coffee that doesn't even give me any value and actually makes me gain weight and makes me feel like shit. So you know what? If that cost is like, oh, I'm gonna have to pay that next month if you know I'm still interested in drinking it. Yes, you're gonna still be interested in drinking it because it's freaking delicious and it's gonna change your life. But think about this as you're not adding on a cost when you're drinking your Shakeology. You're kind of substituting. You're taking something out of your life that is not good for your nutrition and you're adding something healthier. Okay, think of it that way. So like I said, you're going to be getting those two things. You're also going to be getting those portion fix containers like I mentioned. That's a value of $20. You'll be getting a daily coach, which is a value of $100 an hour. You're going to be getting a VIP accountability group, which is valued at $100 a month. Plus, you'll have a 10% discount on all recurring shakes and other products, okay? So like I said, you have over $6,000 in fitness plans, $130 valued superfood shake, $20 value containers, $100 an hour coach, $100 a month group. Okay, all of that is over $6,000 in value. Obviously, it's about $6,000 and $350. That's what it is. $6,350. Okay, that is the value that you're receiving, and all you have to pay to receive that today is $186, okay, which is pennies in comparison to the $6,000 I was just talking about. Okay, so this is $186 Canadian, so in American it is $186 Canadian, 160 American. I hope I said that right. I feel like my brain's not working. But anyways, this package is on sale this month, so you are not only saving a shit ton of money for the value, but you're also saving over $40 this month because the package is on sale. So like I mentioned yesterday, if you register by the end of tomorrow, I did mention yesterday that if you register by the end of today, but I'm going to change it. If you register by the end of tomorrow, which is the 31st, the end of the month, you will receive your fabulous package, obviously, but you're also going to receive a free gift from me, okay? And I'm not going to tell you what that gift is yet because it's going to be a surprise, and I love surprises. Okay, so that being said, I did mention with that package, you're going to get you're going to be getting a 10% discount off your Shakeology. There is a second option to enroll where you receive a 25% discount instead of 10%, and the only difference in cost is an $18 fee starting your second month every single month. So you have an $18 monthly fee starting your second month every single month if you would like 25% off instead of just 10% off. Okay, everything else is the same. You still get the same exact tools and services. You still get the exact same initial cost. The only thing that's different is the percentage of discount that you're getting, and you get a $18 monthly fee, okay? And that's it. That is all you need to know. I hope I didn't go too long in this video. I feel like I went for about 20 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. But anyways, that's it. That's everything you need to know. If you have any questions, comment below. I tried to answer everyone's questions that you guys sent me last night via private message. I had a couple questions to answer. I hope I addressed them the way you guys needed. If I did not, let me know in the comments, or let me know privately again like you did yesterday. Anyways, I have in the caption above this video a couple steps for you to take based on your interest level. So if you're interested in continuing forward with the Summer Bum Bootcamp and you want to start right away, either let me know right away in the comments right now because I can't post the link to my health questionnaire until I'm done this video, or either comment below, I'm ready, or you're going to wait for me to finish this video and I'm going to post a link to a health questionnaire. Okay, and essentially you just fill out the questionnaire and then you send me a personal message and you say, hey, I filled it out, I'm ready to get started. Okay, because from there, we're essentially going to get you started, or we're going to get you registered, so I'll send you the link to register. And then from there, we'll work on goals, vision, and getting our plan set up. Okay, so that being said, please read the caption above and figure out whatever or level of interest interests you. If you're not interested right away and you want me to follow up with you in the future, that's fine. Just let me know. If you're not interested at all and you don't want me to talk to you ever again, fine, let me know. Sorry. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. Thank you so much for being here and learning more about my group and having an open mind and being fabulous people. I wish you all the best. If you're not going to join me on this fabulous journey, you know there's always a spot for you in the future if you're not interested now. Otherwise, thank you so much and have a super fantastic Tuesday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.